we started to see some signs of pass-through from PPI, from producers' cost structure into the consumer prices, and we on the ground we started to see some companies started to try to hike their retail prices, and that's alarming. Now, and going into next year, I think the pork price might stabilize and may even pick up. So I'm quite worried about the CPI outlook for next year.
You're quite worried. Could you highlight how much of a pass-through can happen? Because it doesn't set in quite well with the government's own social stability program and also, common prosperity theme. So do you think that producers will be allowed to pass on costs?
Well, they have to. I mean, at the end of the day, they can hold the cost impact for temporarily because they have some inventory, right? So I think this year the pass-through is not that strong because of the inventory adjustment. Now, going into next year, I think the pass-through probably will become a bigger issue. So we probably will see the consumer price on the upward trend. And that is a problem for the central bank because in the past, people expect the central bank to ease monetary policy to help the economy. But now, the market, I guess, will wonder whether how much the central bank can do. So that's the risk of stagflation, right? So that makes the policymakers more difficult to handle the economic situation.
Okay, I do want to understand, what does this mean essentially for the producers in China? How long do you think they can hold the line on costs? Because this would be pinching their margins as well.
Yeah, so that's quite a challenge. I would say for companies with pricing power, right? So there's a quite different response. The companies with pricing power already started to hike their output price or retail price, so to pass some of the pressure to the end users. And we started to see more and more firms going in that direction. But there are firms that they don't really have the pricing power. They cannot pass the pressure to the end user. Then their profit margin will get squeezed. So I think in the market, what we'll observe in the next 12 months is a huge divergence across different sectors. Also within each sector, across different firms. If you are the top firm in the sector, you have the pricing power, you can squeeze the smaller competitors out of the market. So huge divergence will be a theme for the stock market next year.